We've waited for 2 months. We've waited for 2 months to find out who it's going to be, and Cody Garrett. He said your opponents. There's supposed to be one opponent, one challenger here at Night of Glory. Wait a minute, whose music is that? Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. After all that, don't tell me it's the damn Omega Black. The Gordon brothers, Eric and Ian. It can only be one. Which one of them, though? Come on now. Now again, I can't tell them apart. Eric or Ian, which one is it going to be? One of these men will be challenging for the NGW Heavyweight Championship. Rodney Banks says, really? Which one is it going to be? It's not going to be a damn handicap match, is it? Wait a minute for me. That's Greg Jones. Oh, backbreaker. Backbreaker. Oh, wait a minute. Who the hell is legal? Oh, come on. What the hell is this? What is this? This isn't one challenger. This isn't one challenger at all. It's 3 men. There's a mugging. We thought a mystery opponent will be one man who's earned an opportunity here at NGW to be the heavyweight champion. And now one of the Gordon brothers is beating down on Rodney Banks. Oh, God. Okay, get that out of his hand. Get that damn chair out of his hand. Oh, no, don't. Come on. Come on. Come on, Dan Taylor. Oh, man, it just wrapped Rodney Banks' leg around the ring post there. Oh, no. Oh, what are you doing? Don't do this. No. Right on the knee. A thunderous chair shot. And Greg Jones likes what the Gordon brothers have done. But who the hell? Wait a minute. Is Greg Jones the challenger? Greg Jones the challenger. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Dan Taylor might call this match as it is. If Rodney Banks can't continue, Greg Jones wants to start this right now. He's been out from a bank breaker for the last minute. It's official. This is a heavyweight title match. Greg Jones said a conviction. Keep that title warm. I'm coming for it. Greg Jones is the challenger. This is an official NGW Heavyweight Championship match. So much speculation over the last 60 days of who the opponent was going to be. Some internet sites were reporting that it was going to be X-Pac. Some internet sites were reporting that Black Dragon's injury wasn't as serious as we thought, and it was going to be Black Dragon. And speaking of serious injuries, how hurt is Rodney Banks. Oh, man. And Greg Jones has the opportunity of a lifetime. And normally, he's vicious. And normally, he has no remorse. And right now, he has every reason in the world to take it to Rodney Banks. The bell is gone. It is official. That bell has rung. For this match to end, they have to remain inside the rules. Count out, disqualification, pinfall, submission, and right now there could be a count out or disqualification. Referee's discretion. No, 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 no! And just targeted that knee right into that ring post. The merciless Greg Jones, the leader of Omega Black. How did he get this opportunity over other wrestlers? What was Cody Garrett thinking? It was obviously a bit. Wait, we got to cover here. It was a bit unprofessional for Cody Garrett to not inform Rodney Banks of his opponent over the last 60 days. He had 60 days. Rodney Banks, normally in the main event spot. Oh man, they're crying out in pain here. And Greg Jones has a hold on that knee. He's like a shark. He's like a shark, and he smells blood. And just wrenching in, and Banks now. Banks pulling, ripping, tearing, everything. I'm sure if Jones had a ponytail like Dan Taylor, he'd be pulling that too. Rodney Banks, he didn't have time to prepare, and he looks over at his heavyweight championship that may be slipping away. And Greg Jones, he could very well put him away here. Greg Jones has so much in his arsenal.
One more.
Jones Irish whip. Oh no! Banks couldn't put any weight on that knee there. And one of the Gordon twins just said if he can't continue, Greg Jones will be champion, and they are 100% absolutely right. And Banks now, Banks firing back. Oh! And cut it off with the knee, cut off the fire. The one-legged offense. Oh, on the shoulder. Oh no! The knee gave out. The knee gave out. It went from sweet rich to a crying shame. Single leg crab. Single leg crab could do it. Cranking it in. And Banks now. Banks, he has that plank. Banks is able to balance on his elbows. It's the only thing keeping the pressure off his knee. Banks now, if he loses base, this match will be over. It'll be over. And he's looking right at the Gordons. And come on now, ref, they're touching the rope. Banks gonna give it up. All Greg Jones has to do is keep a hold of this single leg crab. It's not as easy as it looks. Jones getting weaker by the second. Oh, and Banks nearly depleted. Down to 4 would have been all. Again, if Greg Jones stays inside the rules, this bad boy, this big gold belt is around the waist of one of the most underrated wrestlers here in the state of New York, Greg Jones, with Omega Black by his side. And just dumping him out. Come on now, no, don't, come on! Dan Taylor, turn around! This is a friggin' mugging! Come on, Dan Taylor. Don't fall for that. All the years Dan Taylor's been in this business. That's Bush League to fall for that. We can't have screwy officiating here. And Greg Jones talking crap to that woman in the audience. And again, we apologize for anything Greg Jones does or says. Are we looking at the next heavyweight champion? 1, Dylan, no. And every time Banks kicks out, he feels every ligament in that knee tearing. The cartilage ripping. The patella floating away from where it should be. The grimace on the face. The heart of a champion is being tested here. Greg Jones now. Greg Jones again like a shark. He doesn't leave any space, any time to breathe. How long did Greg Jones know that this was going to be his opportunity? And that kick, another kick. 2 kicks to the head, using the bad leg. 2 kicks to the head, using the bad leg. Floored Greg Jones. I want to bring up this point again. How long did Greg Jones know that he was going to be the challenger? Rodney Banks did not know basically until the bell rang. The referee getting in the face of Banks. He'll stop this match. We've seen him award matches to the opposing wrestler before. Oh! Jones now, right to the elbow. He spins right up Banks. Oh! Out of the way. Greg Jones eats that turnbuckle. And Banks trying to get feeling in that knee. I don't think he can. Banks doesn't know how hurt he is. I don't even know if Banks realizes he's been hit with a chair. When your adrenaline starts flowing, you start forgetting a series of events out there. You have no regard for your well-being. All you care about is the championship. All either one of these men care about is being NGW heavyweight champion. It's so prestigious. That belt has been in existence for 1 year. Rodney Banks has spent the last 181 days as heavyweight champion. And he ain't gonna let that die right now, one leg or not. Come on, Banks. I'm rooting for Banks. Ah! The butt kick to the jaw. And Rodney Banks, so much of his offense is a detriment to his personal health, is a detriment to that injured knee. Cover. Down to 2 only, says referee Dan Taylor. Rodney Banks, he's holding that knee. He's crying in pain. I can hear him. Rodney Banks is a manly man. I'll give him that. But if he gives it up right here, I wouldn't blame him. Is the title worth being on the shelf where Black Dragon is right now? Black Dragon won't know until September 25th. Even if he needs surgery, that's got to be going through the mind of Rodney Banks. Duck the clothesline. Ah! Uranagi! Uranagi! What? Oh, God! Down to 2 only, says referee Dan Taylor. Again, nearly 3. Again, very close. Both men are swinging for the fences. And it was Omega Black that got that unfair advantage at the start. And how unfair was it? Rodney Banks, at no point in this match, has ever had a vertical base, and he's calling over the official. He's calling over the official. Rodney Banks, maybe second guessing this right here. And Greg Jones may be taking it, whether it's willingly or not. Jones, oh! Jones with a, Banks with a shot to the ear. Rather, Jones with a shot to the ear on Banks. Banks instinctively with that jawbreaker, and Jones to the outside. And they want Banks, man. They want Banks. Banks, what are you doing? Banks! On top of the whole goddamn Omega Black! Rodney Banks over the top rope with 1 friggin' leg! Rodney Banks into the crowd! Rodney Banks into his people! That's what he draws the energy from! All these people that are here to support him! Banks now, is he thinking with his heart? Is he thinking with his head? He's certainly not thinking with his body. Rodney Banks has to be thinking about one thing here. What started this off? That bank breaker. Can he hit it? Can he do it? Is it possible? Oh no! Oh no! Here we go! New champ! New champ! No! Wait, rolled it over! Rolled it over! Into the lapel lock! The lapel lock is in! Will Jones tap? Will Jones tap? Banks now has positioned the right knee away from Greg Jones. He's got all his weight on the left knee, and he's got his foot on the rope. Does Greg Jones? Down to 3. And Dan Taylor admonishing Rodney Banks, even though Banks has had the deck stacked against him. Still calling it down the middle is Dan Taylor. I think it'll be the rules of this match that may cost Rodney Banks. Banks now. Banks is fighting from his back. This is so similar. This is so similar to, I was gonna say to an amateur match. Guys fighting from their back. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as it was at Banks now. Banks, every time he steps on that leg, he's doing that. Oh my God! Windmill kick. Windmill, but what leg did he hit him with? It had to be the right. Jones is down into the cover. 1, 2, it's, oh come on! What the hell, ref? What the hell? Come on, ref. Do the right thing, Dan Taylor. Throw him out, ref. Oh, wait a minute. The other Gordon twin. The other Gordon twin just gave Greg Jones the title. Greg Jones has the belt in hand. Oh God, turn around, Rodney Banks. No, not like this. Right between the eyes with the damn title. And tucking the weapon, tucking the gold with the Gordon. Oh, this is crap. 1, 2, game over, no! Rodney Banks kicked down of getting hit in the face with the damn world title. Gordon twins beside themselves. I'm beside myself. We are seeing something special here tonight, regardless of how it started and regardless of how it ends. Both of these men are putting on a goddamn clinic. Oh wait, come on now. Come on now. Dan Taylor. That's friggin' right. That's right. Get them out of here. Get the Gordon twins out of here. Throw them out. And Greg Jones has lost his secret weapons. I was gonna say now this match can be fair. Yeah, get a couple more officials out here. 2 officials, 3 officials. This match can finally be as fair as it can be with all we've seen. Banks is still down. Greg Jones back to his feet. He's favoring the left hand. I think he may have a broken finger. What a war. What a war for the heavyweight title. Neither man is innocent. Both men with war crimes. Took him down with a single leg. Fighting back as Banks. 3 kicks to the head. What's it gonna take? Big breaker! Big breaker! Are you kidding me? Rodney Banks! 1, 2, got him! Unfreaking believable! There's the man! There's Rodney Banks! To that man. You gotta hand it to Rodney Banks. He earned that music playing here tonight. He earned the cheers. He earned the applause. He earned that title. 3 men cannot take it away. And both of these officials trying to figure out how they're gonna get Rodney Banks out of here. When Rodney Banks stops being Rodney Banks the wrestler and he starts being Rodney Banks, the man who works 2 jobs, the man who's a role model in his community. When he has to go to work tomorrow, he turns back into a human being. And that's what he's realizing right now. Rodney Banks realizes he is half man, half pro wrestler. Wait a friggin' second! Wait a minute! There's Jose Valdez! Jose Valdez is back! Jose Valdez is back in the GW! Last time we saw him, he was tapping to Dexter Reed. What the hell is he doing here? What the hell is he doing here? No! The Cloverfield on the champion. Come on, get him off him. He's got an injured knee, get him off him. That's the war machine, Jose Valdez. He hasn't been seen in months here at NGW. He hasn't been seen in months. The most hated man in sports and entertainment, Jose Valdez. What a bastard. What a sadistic bastard. What's your problem? Jose Valdez. What was that? What on earth was that? Why would you do that? Come on. Get him out of here. Throw him out of the building, damn it.